How's it going, everyone? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, aka the Lonely Hermit, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting our brand new series, I guess, tier list series. I'm going, like I've been saying for the last few weeks, I'm going back through the generations 1 through 8, but this time around, we're doing shiny Pokemon. Oh my god. Before we get into that, if you guys are new to the channel, oh, I'm weird. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to leave a like on the video. Go check out my Twitter and Instagram as well. They're both at Hermit _, the best place to stay updated with the channel. Also, I do stream over on Twitch at Lonely Hermit __, so be sure to go drop a follow over there as well. The best place to know when I'm going live is honestly Twitter. That's the best place to know when I'm live. I think I still have my story up that I'm live on Instagram, so that's not the most reliable source. I'd say Twitter is better than Instagram for keeping up to date with streams. But let's get right into it. So S, God tier, A, great, B, good, C's average, D is very meh, or not, in this case not necessarily forgettable, just like trash. So the way I'm ranking the shinies here is different from the original and does it look better. Because some shinies, although they are simple changes, do look better, or like slight shade difference look better. Rare, but it does happen, so I'm kind of going off of that differences in all that. This is also the green generation. If you guys can see, if you see all the Pokemon, there are a lot of green shinies that aren't originally green. It's just a ton of green going on, or they focus even more on the green if the Pokemon already had green. So I've said green a lot in that little stretch there, but let's get into it. Let's start with Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. I actually really like Venusaur's shiny. What I put in, I think I'll put in A. Ivysaur and Bulbasaur, I mean, it's really green. I mean, you don't want to talk about green, these ones are really green. But I think Venusaur is like golden flower. I actually really like the way it looks, so I'll go ahead and drop Venusaur in A, the other two in B. Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. I'm not huge about the gold over the original like dark red orangish color for Charmander, Charmeleon. It's just, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the gold change. But leading up to this is, come on, that I cannot, that coloration just looks way better on Charizard than the orange and green. Like the blackish kind of purple almost, like a dark purple with a red wing. Like, it just looks infinitely better than Charizard's original design, and it just is a for sure S for me. Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. I love Blastoise shiny. I'm a little biased on that one. I love Blastoise shiny. Wartortle and Squirtle will get, actually I like Squirtle's shiny too. Squirtle, I just love Squirtle. I like the green shell though. I like the green. This one actually kind of works for me, at least the purple and green. I think it fits. A lot of people don't like it. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I think it. I don't know if I would. You know what? Actually, I'll drop it to A. I'll drop it to A. I don't know if I can say it looks that much better than the original. I think I would still stand by original Blastoise's color, but I do really like Blastoise's shiny. So I'll throw A there. Caterpie, Metapod, Cheeto is what I like to call it, shiny Metapod, and Butterfree. I think Butterfree's coloration is just infinitely better than the original. I love the green eyes, but where would I put Caterpie and Metapod? Probably in C as well. I'm not crazy. I like Cheeto. That's the only reason why he's going there. I think the green honestly looks better on Caterpie, like way better. Changing it to yellow, meh. It's really not that much, not much of a difference. And speaking of not much of a difference, Weedle, no difference whatsoever. Definitely gets thrown in D. It's like slight. It's more yellow orange. It's more yellow than orange, but I don't really like it. The difference is small, and the difference that they made is just not that good. It's just not that good. But oh, real quick, I didn't really talk about Butterfree. I just really like the green eyes, the pink hand, like hands, feet. What does Butterfree have? You know what I mean. Kakuna and Beedrill. I would actually throw Kakuna a little bit higher because I really like that green. That green is really nice. That is a really nice green on it. And I really like Beedrill shiny as well. I think it does look better than the original. I think the green works on Beedrill, the blue eyes as well. I really like the colors, the type of green and the type of blue that they use for them. Same with Butterfree's eyes. I love that green, and I really like the green on Beedrill. It looks so nice. And then the sort of vibrant blue eyes, I really like Beedrill shiny compared to the original, especially compared to the original. I think the shiny Beedrill looks way better. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot. I do really like Pidgeot's like regal feel with the gold things. What is it called? The hair? the gold thingies, feathers, I guess. I don't know. Mane almost. It just looks really good on it. I love the sort of regal feel. Like it just feels more like, and that's just the best word I could use to describe it. It's regal. It's just like proper. I don't know how to really describe it, but it really works for Pidgeot. But Pidgey, I'm not the biggest fan of that weird kind of greenish tint it has to it almost. I don't really like that. Pidgeotto gets thrown up a little bit higher because it's already starting to get the little thingies, the golden thingies, and it already has like golden tail feathers. So it's starting to get there, but it still kind of has that green tinge to it, which I don't really like. But you know, I'll still throw it in. I'll throw it in B. Rattata and Raticate. Raticate's color is a little bit better than the original. I like the dark sort of red orange color compared to the original kind of tan, I guess. Rattata, because it was my first shiny, I'll throw it in B. Originally, when I had played Fire Red, I remember distinctly running into a shiny Rattata, not knowing what a shiny was at the time. Just ran into a shiny Rattata and I was like, huh, it's a different colored Rattata. Let me catch this thing. And then I lost that Fire Red save because I was an irresponsible child. But just because it's my first shiny, I'll throw it in B for that specific reason. Other than that, it probably would be in C. Actually, probably would be in D. But because it was my first shiny, I'll throw it in B. I'll show it a little bit of love. Fearow. I don't really like Fearow's shiny that much compared to the original. Again, kind of like Pidgey, it has that weird green to it that makes it just look weird. I think Spearow's is a little bit better because although the main body's green, its wings are like this nice yellow. But Fearow's just is weird. I don't know what it is about that. They really liked green in this generation because they gave it like these green tints. Even if, to me, it looks green at least. It's this weird green tint, and I don't really like it. It's subtle, but it just does not work. I don't like it at all. Ekans and Charbok. Ekans will get like a mid to get like a low C. It's nothing crazy. I like the purple better. But not on Arbok. The main reason why I'm gonna put Arbok like mid B, it's still not crazy, but the main reason why I put Arbok mid B is the blue. I really like the blue. The rest of the color is kind of, it's like a weird kind of gold almost, almost like a bronze, like kind of copper look, something like that. But it's the blue in the mouth, the blue around the eyes. I really like the way that blue stands out. Like they killed it on some Pokemon with the way they have certain colors stand out, and with Arbok for sure, the blue looks really nice. Pikachu and Raichu. I don't like their shinies at all. I like a Lowland Raichu shiny, not Raichu. I don't really like their shinies like at all. Not to mention they're not different. This actually shows better the difference than, you know, in recent games, but I don't like their shinies. They're just not different enough to where it would look better, I guess. Like I said, some Pokemon will get like a shade lighter, but it looks better. Whereas Pikachu and Raichu get a shade darker, and it doesn't pop as much. Like it doesn't, I mean, Raichu kind of does. I'll throw Raichu low C. I'll throw Pikachu stays in D. Pikachu shiny is trash. But Raichu shiny, it's a little bit better. It kind of mutes the yellow and makes that sort of red orange color pop. So I guess, but low C, nothing much higher than that for me. Sandshrew, Sandslash, I like the green on Sandshrew. But what I probably, it's kind of average. It's pretty average. I'll probably throw it in C. It is a pretty average one. But Sandslash, S. I think Sandslash has one of the biggest shiny glow ups. I mean, that red is so good. That vibrant red on its spikes. I love it. I love it. Sand Slasher Shiny is just one of the biggest glow ups, period. I love Sand Slasher Shiny, and I need to get a Shiny Sand Slash at some point because I love that red. I love the red, and I like how the rest of the body's like kind of they bring it down, like the colors, they don't make it pop as much, just so they can focus on the spikes and how like vibrant and red they are. It just looks great. S for sure. That's an amazing shiny, amazing glow up, amazing glow up. Nidoran, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen shinies, I'll put it low A. These two will get like a high B. It's the green's a little. I'll throw it in B. The green's a little. Could be a little bit better. The green could be a little bit better, but I kind of wish that they would have gone full-fledged into the color swapping, and that Nidoqueen would have been purple. I think that would have been really cool. Even that sort of lavender that the Nidoran female is, I think it would have been way better if they would have just went in with the color swap, but did like a lighter shade, kind of like what they do with Nidoking, because, well, they kind of give Nidoking a darker shade and then give Nidoqueen a lighter shade. Motorcycle. I just wish they would have gone full in with the color swap, but I do like that blue for Nidoking. I do like that blue for Nidoking. I'll throw these guys in with the girls. I like of all the Nidoran line shinies, Nidoking's my favorite. I think Nidoking's is the best out of all of them. Clefairy and Clefable, very basic, very average, just slight differences. I'll put them low C. Purely because I like the green. That's really it. I like the green on their little spike ear things. That's it. That's the only reason why they're going in C. Other than that, they would be in D, but purely because I like the green, they'll stay in C. Vulpix and Ninetales. Vulpix would actually get a low B, but Ninetales, easy S. That is such a beautiful shiny. I mean, look at it. It's a nice gray with the little like blue tips at the end of its tails. It is just a fantastic shiny. It's like a slight shade of purple. Beautiful, beautiful. Way better than the original coloration. I love shiny Ninetales a lot more than the original one. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. I like not to mention just the green eyes, but the way the color changes. Like, you can see they're not as vibrant pink. It's kind of almost purple. It's kind of almost purple. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it looks better than the original. I think it pops a little bit more, especially makes the eyes like that green. Like I said, there's so much green, but they just make certain colors pop with certain shinies, and I think they did well with Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. Zubat, Golbat. They're pretty. Purely because we get shiny Crobat from this, I'm gonna put them low C. Nothing crazy. Borderline D. They are average at best. Nothing beyond that. Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. Actually, I like shiny Vileplume. I like the orange flower compared to the original, like sort of reddish one, sort of magenta almost, I guess. I like the orange. I like the green. Gloom is pretty average alongside, I'd say, Zubat and them. I like Oddish personally, but I wouldn't prefer it over the original, so I think I'll pair it with Gloom as well. It's not that crazy. It's the difference, I think, isn't as good. So I think Vileplume is definitely the best out of the line in terms of shiny, and Gloom and Oddish just don't quite hold up as much to the original. Paris and Parasect. What is even the difference? I can't even tell what the difference for Paris is. Paras? I can't tell the difference. Well, it really is Paras. Like, it is not a good shiny at all. Like, that is a try. Like, I can't even tell the difference. I guess it's like orange normally. Wow, that's horrible. Parasect, kind of the same. It's kind of an ugly shiny. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of these might. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these might look better in 3D. These are the 2D arts. Some of these might look better in 3D, but that just looks ugly. That does not look like a good shiny at all. Venonat and Venomoth. So Venonat actually will get a high B. Venomoth will actually get a S because the improvement from regular Venomoth. I already like Venomoth's color. I like that lavender look, but this blue is just like so much better. It just makes Venomoth just 10 tiers higher. It's just way better than the original. Easy S. I love that blue. I love that blue. That blue for Venomoth is just elite. It is on another level. Makes Venomoth like 10 times better. 10 times better for sure. Actually, I'll throw Diglett and Dugtrio in A. I do like, it's simple. Obviously, they just changed the red nose to the blue nose, and they kind of gave it a little bit of different like color with the brown. I think it's different, but I like it. I like the little the blue nose. It's again another like blue that pops and really like makes the shiny stand out compared to the original. So A for me. I like the improvement. Persian D, Meowth D. Don't like the differences. I think shiny Persian literally like that's original and that's shiny. It is just, I don't know if you guys can see it. It is just the ears mostly, and it's kind of a little more yellow. It's just like the differences. They're different kind of, but not enough to like make it better. They're just not good. Psyduck and Golduck, I'll put them mid B. I think they're pretty good shinies. Yeah, it's pretty good shinies. Middle of the pack there. Primeape and Mankey Primeape. I'd say these are pretty average shinies. I think Mankey's is like a low average, kind of almost D. The green on Mankey, I don't really like. I think the green's a little bit better on Primeape, especially because his main body gets darker. Pretty average though. I don't think I'd go any higher with these two. They're pretty average shinies. Ooh, same. S. I love the gold. I love the gold. I love Arcanine and Growlithe. Easy S. Easy S. I love the gold. They're just my favorites. I love these two. It's my favorite doggo Pokemon for sure, but I love like the gold. It honestly, in Let's Go, when you're riding around on a shiny Arcanine, beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Poliwag, Poliwrath, Poliwhirl, Poliwag, whatever, I go. Poliwrath is like a good shiny, just middle of the pack there. I kind of like the blue. I don't know how much I like it. I'll put it in C. It's pretty average. I do like the more vibrant blue, but I don't know if I would put it much higher than that. Poliwag, no real difference at all. It's kind of sort of the same shade as Poliwhirl, but not enough. It's not good enough. Abracadabra and Alakazam. Alakazam, I'll throw low A because I do like the pink. It's very different. I like the pink. It doesn't have it there. That's actually the female Alakazam, the long mustache with the pink. I really like that. These two desaturated. Low C. I think they're very average. The desaturation, I kind of like it better than the original. I like the I don't even know what color that would be, better than the yellow that they are originally. Alakazam keeps the yellow. I think Mega Alakazam loses, kind of gets, I'm not sure actually. I don't know how Mega Alakazam looks, but I think the lighter shade looks better than the yellow, but I still think they're very average shinies though. Machamp is actually a very good green shiny. I like it, so it'll go in A. Machoke, I like the blue and the green, good mix. Machop suffers a lot because that is an ugly shade on it. That is ugly shiny. I don't really like the way it looks. The build-up is great, but starting at Machop is not great at all. Bellsprout, why am I blanking on, oh my god, why am I blanking on its name? Bellsprout and Victory Ball. Weeping Bell. I totally blanked on Weeping Bell right there. Sorry, Weeping Bell. You know what, just for that, I'll put you in B. Low B. It's actually a little bit, I like the leaves. I think it looks better, the sort of green, almost like pear kind of thing. I like Bellsprout's sort of dead leaf look, but it's still, I'll put it low B as well. I'll put it low B, but I think Victory Ball is like a high B. I mean high B. That blue is really nice, and again, sort of the dead leaf, like autumn leaf, I guess, sort of looks. I like it. I like Victory Bell shiny more than the original for sure. Tentacruel shiny is both. I'll put this one low A. But I love Tentacruel shiny. I think Tentacruel looks way better. I mean, way better than the original. Like a million times better. I think that green's nice. I don't think this 2D art does it as much justice. Normally the green's a little bit better, but I like it infinitely more than the original Tentacruel. And the blue's the blue's darker as well. it's just a lot better. It's just a very good shiny. Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggies, and then chicken nuggets. There's a little nuggie, a little chicken nuggie. Low C, Graveler, and Golem. I'm not fans. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of Graveler and Golem. 30, it kind of looks better, but compared to the original, like you pull this up, I just think that looks better than this. I really do. I'm not a huge fan of the sort of tan look. I don't think it's that great. And then Graveler just kind of looks like a pile of poop. It really looks like a pile of poop. I don't like it at all. It's not a good shiny. Geodude's a little chicken nuggy, so we'll keep it in C. Oh, dude, same as Ninetales. So good. Rapidash and Ponyta, great shinies. I mean, beautiful shinies. Look at that. Like, nice. It's almost like smoke coming off of Rapidash instead of the fire. And then Ponyta's blue flames. Beautiful. Great. Way better than the original. I mean, way better compared to the original. Way better. Infinitely better. I love those shinies so much. S. Easy. Slowpoke, Slowbro is not different at all, so we're gonna go in third D. I actually quite like the purple on Slowbro. I like the purple. I like the like golden shell, tail shell, cloister, shelter thing. I think it looks really nice. I think it's a really nice shiny. Magnemite, Magneton. I hate Magnemite. You know how many hordes I did on freaking Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, when I was shiny hunting for Magnemite? I got a shiny Grimer, I got a shiny Electrode, could never get Magnemite. I just wanted it so bad because it's so good. It is a very nice shiny. I'm gonna throw an A. I'm gonna throw them both an A. I like the black. I like the sort of like the almost like cream, I guess, almost kind of. I think it looks way better than the original. It's just so good, and I'm so sad that I still don't have one. But I'll throw it in A regardless. Farfetch'd. I actually do like the sort of maroon, not maroon, that's kind of, it's a weird color. I don't even know how I would describe it. I think it looks way better than the brown Farfetch'd normally has, so I'll throw it in B there. Doduo, Dodrio, shinies that I don't really think the green works on. Yeah, I don't really think the green works too much on Doduo and Dodrio. They're not particularly great. It's not even a green that like stands out either. It's kind of like the puke green. I guess you could say the same for Gloom and Gloom, but I guess for Nidoqueen too. But I just think it looks better on those ones than these ones. I don't think the green works for Doduo and Dodrio. I think kind of like the same as Eevee's color almost would have been really good. Would have been really good for them, but just like a light almost white color, I think would have looked really good on them. But the green just doesn't really work for me. Seal and Dugong, are those the shinies? Are you serious? No chance. No chance, dude. No chance. I put Y Dugong. Why? Yeah, exactly. Why? Okay, it's like kind of like, what is this? Oh my god, what is that? That's creepy. Okay. I mean, I prefer the original like infinitely more than that. That is not good. I mean, look at, I like the no, not a good shiny at all. Grammar Muck, is it better than the purple? I think it is. I think it not that much better. They're still very average. I wouldn't put them in D like I normally put Grammar Muck. I think they do. I think the colors look better. The green looks better on them. It works for them because they're sludge monsters. So I'll go ahead and throw them in C. Shelter and Cloister. Cloister I'll give it like a mid B, and Shelter we'll give it like a low B. I like the color on Cloister. I like how much it pops. And then the blue on Cloister is very good. Speaking of blue, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. Gengar is so disappointing, man. They could have done so much more with Gengar shiny, but they just didn't. They could have made it as purple. They could have made it like a really bright purple or blue or something. Mega Gengar is amazing. Regular Gengar is awful shiny, not good at all. But Hunter and Ghastly, I'll give an A. I like the blue. I really like the blue. How it pops out. Like, why didn't Gengar have like, I don't know, blue eyes, something? Why is it just a darker purple? I think it does look I will say it does look a little bit better in the older games because it almost looks black. I think that would have worked too. Something, make it a more vibrant red and then make it all black, or even like a gray or something. They could have done something with his shiny, but they didn't. And it's just so basic. They made up for it with Mega Gengar, but is like way past when they should have just changed his shiny a long time ago or something. Onyx doesn't really work for me. Another green shiny that doesn't really work for me in my opinion. I think if it was kind of like Chicken Nuggy Geodude, it would have been a little bit better, but I don't really like that green on it. The Jazzy and Hypno, we don't talk about these, so we're just gonna move past that. Krabby and Kingler, I like Kingler's shiny a lot more than I like its original. I think that green looks a lot better. That like dark sort of army green looks a lot better than the red. Shiny Krabby is probably like a B. That yellow is pretty nice. I'll throw it in B. I think Kingler though, it has like one of the better glow ups. Electrode and Voltorb, also speaking of pretty good glow ups, I do like the blue. I kind of wish their original red was like red, like kind of like Sandslash's spikes. I wish it was way more red. But they make up for it with the shiny because that blue is really blue. That is a nice looking blue. Execute and Executor, I like this sort of like almost like a autumn palm tree kind of in a way. I think that does look really cool. And then these more chicken nuggies, not quite cooked chicken nuggies. I like the yellow on Execute. I'll put them low B though. They're kind of borderline, almost average, but I'll throw them low B. Cubone Marowak, pretty average green shinies, I think. I'm not crazy about them. I think the green on Cubone looks better than the green on Marowak, and I kind of wish they went with almost the same as Kingler, like a sort of army green, if they were gonna go green, but I don't think it really works on them, to be honest. So pretty average. Hitmonlee, also another very average. It's another shiny that I don't really think the green works on that much. I don't know what other color they really could have used. Kind of thing, I don't really know, but maybe they could have made it like maroon or something. But I'll throw it low C, because I wouldn't say it's trash. I wouldn't say it's like as bad as these shinies, but it's still not great. It's a very borderline shiny though, sort of in the middle between C and D. A Hitmonchan will get a mid B purely because I like the gloves. I like the blue gloves. I think it looks really nice. Leaky Tongue, I think it looks better than the original. I like the yellow better, but I'll still throw it in C. It's still pretty average. Coughing Wheezing actually has a fantastic shiny. Coughing also, the smoke isn't really there, but I like the blue. But that blue with the purple smoke, it is a really nice shiny. Like Wheezing has an amazing glow up as well. Definitely goes in S. That's a fantastic shiny. Rhyhorn. I actually quite like the I don't even know how to describe that. Almost like bronze. I like it. Rhydon doesn't look that much different. I'm not gonna lie. It's obviously not as great. I think the gray just works on it, and so any shiny they would have come out with, I don't know what they could have done to make it look better, because I think the gray on Rhydon's it's fine. It's good. So D is not that different, and it doesn't really, the way it changes isn't that great. Actually, I'll throw it in C. It's average. It's not bad. It's just average. It's just very average. Chansey, Tangela. Oh, well, Chansey and then Tangela. Chansey, I like the green, but again, average. Tangela's green is a lot better than its original blue, but it's still a very average shiny. Kangaskhan, not different at all. I mean, it's a lighter shade, but I don't think it really works as much on Kangaskhan. Again, don't know what you really would have done for Kangaskhan shiny, but still not crazy about it. Horsey and Seadra, I really like the way these two pop, so I'm gonna throw them low A. I do like the way the way they change the colors. Those are really nice colors. There are really nice colors on them. They kind of throw like a red filter over the original shiny and call it a day, but it works. So I'll throw them in A because I really like the way it looks. Golding doesn't even change. Seaking barely changes, not enough to warrant a difference. Look, it's green. Doesn't work. They don't change nearly enough to warrant putting them any higher here. Staryu, Starmie, other easy S's. These are, oh my god, I mean, talk about glow ups. Look at those shinies. They're just beautiful shinies. I mean, Staryu had like beautiful shinies. Mr. Mime. Again, another green one. Not crazy about it. Scyther though, another green one. I actually like Scyther's dark green with the red like limbs, I guess. Almost like it looks really nice. It looks really nice. It works really well together. I like it. I like it a lot. Jinx, nope. Electabuzz, nope. Don't change nearly enough for me to put them any higher. Magmar, I do really like Magmortar and Magmar and Magni. The red and the pink, almost like magenta, I guess, kind of, and pink look really nice. I'll give them credit. Credit's due. Electabuzz, that whole line, their shinies are garbage. Electabuzz are okay, but that whole line's shinies though is just not good. Pinsir, I do really like how they changed from the brown to this purple. I think it looks really nice, and Pinsir works really nice, and it just looks better than the original for sure. Tauros, not a fan. Not a fan of that shiny. Not a fan. The weird yellow with not a fan. Not a fan. Magikarp, mid B. I like the gold. Red Gyarados, A. I wouldn't throw it much higher. I think it does look better than the original, but not crazy about it. I won't throw it low A. I'll throw it like a high A for sure, but especially because of how iconic shiny Gyarados is. But I'll throw it in A. Lapras, A. Shiny Lapras, really nice. I love shiny Lapras compared to the original. I think it just looks way better. That purple, it's simple. It just changes to purple and it works. It works way better than the blue. I like it. Shiny Ditto as well. Yes. Hey, now we're starting to get some good stuff. back to back A's. This Ditto is really nice. That blue, way better than the weird pink sludge thing. Eevee S. I love shiny Eevee. So good. Vaporeon pink. The pink, almost mermaid kind of vibe. Both are like a mid A. Jolteon's green. I don't mind it. I'm not a big fan of it though, so I'll throw it low B. It's pretty average. I'll throw it a high C. It's a pretty average sort of green shiny. And then Flareon, wow. Yeah, not crazy about it. Let me see in 3D. Shiny Flareon. Shiny Flareon, let me see. What is this? I mean, I guess I think this would have looked way better. I think that would have looked way better. I guess nah, not crazy about it. Not crazy about it. I'm gonna throw it in D. Porygon shiny, I really like. We'll throw it in A. That nice blue and pink. Omastar, Ammonite, mid B. I'm surprised it didn't go green with these two. But the purple works. I like it. I like the pink on it. It looks really nice. Kabuto, speaking of green. I think Kabutops looks better with the green. Kabuto's green is pretty average. Nothing crazy. Aerodactyl, you can't even see D tier anymore. I just realized. I just realized you can't even see the D tier anymore. How's that? Live editing. That's better. Aerodactyl. We'll throw it in B. I like the purple. I like the blue. Looks nice. Looks better than the original for sure. Snorlax. Is it? It's not really better than the original, is it? It's very meh. Not very good. I'm not gonna lie. I think the green just is fine. Yeah, the darker, I guess. I mean, it's not that much better to be honest. Now the birds. Articuno and Zapdos, it literally do not change like at all. So I mean, I cannot bring myself to bring them in D, but I'll throw Moltres in B. I don't think it's like amazing, an amazing shiny, but I like the pink compared to the yellow. I think it does look better. It's like an undercooked chicken. Dratini and Dragonair, I like the pink. Very cool. I like it. Dragonite, you know, I like it. I'm not gonna apologize. I like shiny Dragonite. I think it looks really nice. A lot of people say it's puke green. I guess, sure. I don't know. I think the green and purple really works on Dragonite. Mewtwo, love it. Mew, love it. Well, actually, Mewtwo, I'll throw it on in B. I jumped the gun on that one a little bit. It's a good shiny. I like the green. I think Mew looks infinitely better though. I love the blue on Mew. It looks really, really nice, especially with how rare it is. I actually do have a shiny Mew. I don't know if it's legit or not. Wonder trading is always great for getting legit shinies. But yeah, Mew's shiny is great. And yeah, that's it. That is my shiny tier list. Interesting. There are a lot of Pokemon in C and D. Most of them are green. Let's look at all the green shinies. There's not a lot. I did not actually throw that many green shinies in A and S. Did not throw that many green shinies up there. So I think some of them work. As you can see, like the ones I put in B, A. I guess Tentacruel's the only real green one in S. Some of them work, but some of them just don't really work as much as others. But yeah, that's my tier list for Generation 1. All Generation 1 shiny Pokemon. Will be back next week with Generation 2 shiny Pokemon, which should be a fun one. But if you guys enjoyed the video, and if you are new here, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Go check out my socials in the description. My Twitter and Instagram are both at HermitLonely_. I also stream over on Twitch, like I said earlier, LonelyHermit__. Go drop a follow over there. And also, like I said, Twitter is the best place to stay, to know when I am going live. Instagram's good, but it's not always reliable because I think I still have my story up from yesterday that I'm live. So they're not the most reliable. Twitter is the best, most reliable news source for that. Well, I'm forgetting my outro. Please share socials with friends, family, everyone. Let people know Lonely Hermit's ways out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.